In this video, we'll be integrating indefinite integrals using U substitution. Press pause to copy down these steps for U substitution. When you're ready to continue, press play. The example that we'll be doing is to evaluate the integral of the cube of x squared minus 9 times 2x dx. So our first step is to choose a value for u. All we have to use is the power rule, so we need to let this quantity that's being raised to the third power, we need to let that expression inside the parentheses be our u value. So u is equal to x squared minus 9. Our next step is to take a derivative of that. So then we have du is equal to 2x dx. Then we're going to make substitutions. So in place of this expression, we're going to put a u. So we have the integral of u cubed, which we're writing there. And then the 2x dx, which is right here, we're going to sub in du for that. Now we're going to integrate u cubed du. So we'll use the power rule. Increase the power by 1 and divide by the new exponent. So u to the 4th divided by 4, or 1/4 u to the 4th. And since this is an indefinite integral, we need to add that constant, so plus c. Once we get our integration done, then we sub back in place of u, I need to put back in x squared minus 9. So I have 1/4 the quantity x squared minus 9 to the 4th power plus c. Our next example is the integral of the cube root of 3 minus 4x squared multiplied by a negative 8x dx. Now again, we need to choose an expression or a value for u. Since all we have is the power rule, we're going to take this radicand, the stuff underneath the radical, and that's what our u expression will be equal to. So u is equal to 3 minus 4x squared. Our next step is to take a derivative of that. So we have du is equal to a negative 8x dx. And then we're going to make substitutions into our problem. So we have the integral of the cube root of u. So we'll write that there. And then this negative 8x dx, we can take that out and put in a du in its place. So this now is our problem. Rewrite that radical with an exponent. So I now have the integral of u to the 1/3 du. And now we can use our power rule. So increase the exponent by 1 and divide by the new exponent. So when we integrate that, we get the exponent 1/3 plus 1 is 4/3. So dividing by 4/3 is the same as multiplying by 3/4. So we have 3/4 u to the 4/3 plus c. Once we've done our integration, then we can sub back in place of u, I need to put back in this expression. 3 minus 4x squared. So my answer, my value for this integral is 3/4 times the quantity, 3 minus 4x squared, all of that raised to the 4/3 power, plus c.